Hello, and now we're back. Okay, so did the top. It's rough. It's definitely not symmetrical, but it's still within my lines, so I'm gonna go ahead with that. And once again, so what I was trying to say is you should feel, hmm, you should feel a lot of joy and anticipation, anxiety a little bit. But while you're feeling all those, just make sure a few basic things. That one, that you have your model more or less, how can I put it, mapped out. So I have my center line and my vertical line. And this will help me gauge where my eyes will be, where my nose will be, and other things like that, okay? Basically, as I move to the side here, you'll see that what I do is I work with an armature. This was a helmet sculpt that I've said, wow, this is actually pretty on par with most of the things that I see, so I'm going to go with that. And so what I did was make a rough cast and basically sand, 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 curse, sand, 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 cough, sand, 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 and more sanding, until we pretty much got, pretty rounded shape. Now the other thing I have to do is I'm going to come in close here. If you're all familiar with ninninger, they have that little lip guard right there. So I just added some clay right there just as a marker. I'll probably change that at some point to make it accurate, but it's always good to have your markers. Right now I don't have any reference pictures of my own to work with, but improvise. Alright, so some of the things we'll start talking about right now is some of the things that you'll use. Alright, let me just set this down, and while I grab some of the things, you'll need this plastic sparky thing. Don't really know what it is. It's kind of like a scalpel. I always use scissors, a thread cutter. Why? Because it helps get into those really tight, small places. Yes, this is sharp, so don't let the children play with that. Okay, once again, you'll use rakes. This is a large one. This will help me with contouring and things like that to get straights. And the other one, which I placed way, way far, and I'm not going to step in front of the camera. So, and that's for making very, very straight, plain cuts. Well, I also could be misusing them because I am self-taught after all. But with that, things like that. Also, if you can, there's a place that I shop from almost exclusively. Those of you know it if you're in Manhattan, called The Complete Sculptor. Oh yeah, I'm on a first name basis with these people. So you'll be using these things. They're little silicone spreaders. They're really good for places where big fingers cannot get to. And they run about anywhere from $12, $10, $15, and $7. And if you can find them someplace cheaper, cool, great. But, it is what it's going to be. They come in a variety of shapes and sizes and stiffness. You're going to want that because some of them are stiffer than others. Also, other things that you'll need. Let's see, did I cover it? Yeah, space to work in, lots of reference pics, a spouse that truly understands you and loves you and accepts you and all your crazy weirdness. You'll also need alcohol. Alcohol and water in a spray bottle. Why? Because this will help smooth your clay out. And when I get to that part, I'll actually show you what I'm doing. I'll figure out some way to do that anyway. Also, for your really, really detailed stuff, you might want to invest in something like lights, because you'll be working up close on your sculpture. Also, a word, as the temperature right now is actually very cold, I'm using a lot of soft clay. So when it comes actual time to to lay rubber, I'm going to do that real quick because, well, it's soft. Once it starts heating up, it'll be a race to make sure I don't lose any detail. So with that, we'll talk about clays. You have three different types of firmness. You have, soft. You have basic green, medium, which is firm, and then you have this stuff. It's hard. Very hard. And don't work with it in cold weather if you don't have a blow gun or blow dryer, heat gun, flamethrower, or anything like that. Simple tools of the trade. And I think I'm going to leave it off for here right now. But yeah, when I come back, I'll add some more detail to this. It'll look a lot cleaner. And we'll get more into the detail, which will be the front. And hopefully I'll have some reference pictures to show you guys so you'll understand what I'm trying to do. Alright, this is Vaga Ranger out. Thank you, Super Sentai alumni and other Power Ranger fans.